Hello everyone, welcome back to IELTS Study Guide with SK. Today we are diving deep into one of the most important skills you need for IELTS Writing Task 2, generating ideas effectively and confidently. Generating strong, relevant ideas quickly is key to achieving a high band score. But where do you even start? No worries, I will walk you through a simple step-by-step process that will make this easy. So, here is how we are breaking it down today. First, we will understand the topic type. Next, we will brainstorm ideas, then organize them, and finally, I will share a few quick tips on expanding these ideas into strong paragraphs. And here is the best part. At the end of this video, I will show you some example ideas for common IELTS topics. Here it is. So you will have a clear picture of how everything comes together. So let's start. First of all, grab a pen and some paper, or just watch and take mental notes. Let's get started. Absolutely, here is a step-by-step breakdown for generating ideas for IELTS Writing Task 2. First part is identify the question type. IELTS Writing Task 2 questions usually fall into categories such as opinion, discussion, problem solution, advantages and disadvantages, and two-part questions. Recognizing this type will help you understand the expected structure and direction of your response. The second part is brainstorm keywords and phrases. Underline key terms in the question to clarify the main topic and scope. Consider synonyms or related ideas for each keyword to expand your thinking. For instance, if the topic is about technology in education, think of related concepts or related vocabulary. You have to learn the vocabulary for this. So here you can use at the place of the technology, or in your writing task too, you can use the following words at the place of technology, like online learning, digital tools, traditional teaching methods, and so on. Third part is think about multiple perspectives. Even if you are asked for your own opinion, it is beneficial to consider different sides. Pros and cons. What are the benefits and drawbacks of the issue? Causes and effects. What causes the issue and what are its impacts? Examples. Consider real-world examples or hypothetical scenarios to support your points, as they add depth and credibility. The examples not only add depth to your essay but also provide credibility, but the examples must be up to the point or related to the given idea. If you will give the examples which are not related to your idea, then your band score will get low. So do it carefully. The fourth part is use familiar frameworks. For opinion or argumentative essays, structure your points using PAIL. You can use the PAIL method. In the PAIL method, learn. First one is a point, example, explanation of your point, and link to create clear organized paragraphs. For problem solution, questions, think about the main issues and realistic solutions. For advantages and disadvantages question, list both sides and way which you support more strongly. The fifth point is draw from personal knowledge. Often the best ideas come from what you know. personal experience, news media, and global trends. These are the three parts where you can get knowledge. First one is a personal experience. Can you think of a situation you have encountered or someone you know has faced? So you can use best fit in your essay. News and media. Use examples from news, documentaries, or articles to add relevance. For this, you have to touch with the media or with the newspaper. So, make habit to read the newspaper on the daily basis at least for half an hour or for 1 hour. You will get lots of knowledge from that. Global trends. Consider how other countries or cultures address similar issues. If that problem is in your country and other countries, how they face the problem or they tackle with the problem. So you must have knowledge globally or worldwide. Quickly create a mind map or outline. Write a topic in the center of your page and branch out with the related ideas. Think quick. Outline can guide you, ensuring your essay stays organized and focused on the topic. So, keep in mind. Number 7 is keep it simple and specific. Your ideas must be simple. It must not be neat to use a high vocab, but your vocab must not be repeated. So be careful about it. Focus on 2 or 3 main points rather than trying to cover too much. So it is a main point. Rather than using 6 or 7 points for your writing task 2, you have to focus on the 2 or 3 main points and focus on that, work on that, and make a rough print. You don't need to write a full essay for your practice. You will only write main points and the explanation for this. Depth is better than breadth. Explain each point thoroughly rather than listing too many. So here in our next video, we will cover the example related to this video. So keep a touch with me. Thank you so much.